to be with your Monday, June 8th post. So we're moving on to chapter 2 of this unit, as you can see. So there'll be a little bit of textbook stuff that I've given you access to. We'll go over our PowerPoint, a little bit of info there, and then there will be a few questions for you to answer at the end of this lesson. So we'll go over the PowerPoint first with you guys. So we're talking about ocean basin. So a basin is a low spot in the Earth's surface that is completely or partially surrounded by higher land. And then an ocean basin is oceans are basins into which water has flowed and accumulated over millions of years. So an ocean basin is basically another word for the ocean. And then a basin is anywhere that is completely or partially surrounded by higher land, kind of like the Hudson Bay would be an example of a basin. The Earth's ocean, 2/3 of the Earth is covered by the ocean, and the five oceans that we have, which is ordered largest to smallest, are the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Southern Oceans, which include parts of the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean, which is our smallest ocean. This is just a map for you, just to show you where all of those are. To see here, down here by Antarctica is the Southern Ocean, and then you see all of the other ones as well. The origins of the ocean, it just gives you a little bit of history. So over 2 million years ago, all of the Earth looked very different. All of the continents were combined into one supercontinent called Pangaea, which obviously meant that the ocean and the water that we know was also in a different spot, and at this time it was called Panthalasasa. I can't really say it, but that is what it is. You're going to have to look that up on your own for a proper pronunciation. But thanks to plate tectonics, the continents and the ocean began to move and shift their positions into where they are now. Now with the continued shifting of plate tectonics, we learned that last year that those are the shifting of the continents away from each other in some cases. But the Pacific Ocean is actually getting smaller and smaller, and the Atlantic Ocean is growing with every movement of tectonic plate. The Atlantic Ocean gets bigger and the Pacific Ocean gets smaller. This is just an example of what it looked like prior to the continents shifting in their place. So this is Pangaea, and then this is the ocean as it was millions and billions of years ago. This is just showing you where some of the tectonic plates are, where the movement is causing. So you can see right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, you've got some plates that are pushing outward and increasing the size of it, whereas because of that, that is shrinking our Pacific Ocean. So that's just some information for you guys. Not a ton, but just a little bit of information there for you. And here is your assignment. So I've given you access to the textbook pages that you'll need. So I've given you access to page 38 to 43. And then on a piece of paper, you're going to do the reading check that's found about halfway down page 43. And then you're going to do questions 1 to 4. So I apologize that this is sideways for you guys, but these are just the questions right here for you that you will answer on your own. And if you guys have any questions for that, feel free to send me an email, and I will have a new lesson for you guys on Wednesday. You guys have a good rest of your week.